Iccy Showw. I am here with a very special guest from Boston 617. Interviews, 738 interviews I've done. Oh, excuse me, 39. I apologize that. At least
she knocked out three
in a row. Yes. 739. So I will fix the title in the front. I'm sorry.
Okay. No, you good.
We're grinding out here.
That part.
So, Pearl Handle from Boston, Massachusetts. Oh, thank you for coming on the Iccy Showw, Queen.
Thank you for having me, sis. I appreciate that.
You're very welcome.
It's a pleasure.
You're very welcome. I see you grinding. I seen you perform at Jew's nightclub a couple weeks ago, killing the stage. I was feeling it. You had me in tears. You had me laughing. So, how did it feel doing that show?
Oh, that show was it was really good. It was great energy. You know, it's like anytime I perform, it's like it brings so much. It allows me to bring so much to people. Like, you know what I mean? As you know, like you said, you was laughing, crying, in tears. Like my music is based on my real life. You know what I mean?
I felt that. She felt that. My assistant Mimi, she felt that too.
Yeah, it's based on real life. So anytime I perform my music, I just love it because it gives me a chance to release. It's like a stress reliever, but it lifts a lot of shit off my shoulders. You know?
Yes, I can relate that.
And I love interacting with the crowd. That's my main part.
Bye bye. Thank you. Have a good day. See my sky right there.
Yeah. Support your local people.
Yes,
businesses. Yeah.
Yes, definitely. You got Pinky Styles shirt over here. Come get it down. Headliners.
I gotta do all of that.
Yeah, show that. Hey, let's go. That's what I'm talking about.
That's family, you know?
Yes, definitely. So, where do you see yourself in the next year in this industry?
In the next year, I see myself doing major things. You know, as of right now, headliners, ENT. Oh,
shout out to headliners. Like, we're out here. What's the message?
And we're not just a team, though. We're a family. Yes. That's where, you know, the chemistry and, you know, the grind comes. Like, we're able to just love each other, like, unconditionally. And support each other. Yes. Like, I remember, no funny, I'm sorry, I don't want to be taking over your show, but
no,
you know I can talk for days.
Yes, we like that.
So, when I first seen Headliners ENT, was in Rhode Island, and, like, they were so squatted up. I'm like, yo, like, when they walked through the room, like, I felt their radiance.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And ever since then, I just been like, listen, I'm following them, and now look. Yes. You know, he does it. He does it all. He connects you with the right people.
Yes.
I love my team, man. I love my squad on Dead Dogs.
Yes, definitely on Dead Dogs. I appreciate that and understand that. You know why? Because Drew Castro. My brother. Shout out, Drew. Oh. Yes, I did his interview 3 years ago, and I seen a performance you did. I think you were out of state, if I'm not mistaken. You guys were in New York, maybe?
Yeah.
And I seen it, and I was like, who's this queen over here? Because I felt your energy, and I felt I could relate, because you were talking about a breakup, and I think it was abusive about being abused on a...
Oh, Mastermind. My song Mastermind about my trials and tribulation.
And I could relate to it. So everything, I was like, damn, I need, like, is this me right here in this song? Like, is she reading me? Is she seeing what I've been through? Like, shit. But, you know, I salute you because here you are. You didn't let that person break you, which they try to break us. And we don't break, you know, and we stay solid. And, you know, I commend you as a queen. You know, sometimes it gets very... You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And it's important to keep on going because, you know, as being a queen, period, we go through, you know, carrying a baby. We go through the most.
Yeah.
And, you know, people don't understand that. You know, they just like, oh, kings and queens are equal, but we're not. No disrespect. It's like we go through emotions. We go through carrying a baby, losing a baby, all things. Like I lost my daughter. Thank you. And she was 4 months, and she was a twin to my son. So when I look at her and I look at my son, it's like, damn, I had another one, you know, so holidays, birthdays. So I can relate to a lot of things, what you were saying, you know, on a lot of different avenues.
Thank you.
You're
welcome.
You.
Seriously.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Yeah, I mean, you know, one thing, like, about me, I can't fake it to make it. You know how they say?
Yes.
Fake it to make it.
Yes.
Like, I just can't do it.
Me either.
Like, I'm gonna tell you what it is or what I'm going through. And anything you hear in my music, it's like my truth. It's really my truth.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's like, you know, and like you said, like women go through a lot. Men go through a lot too, though.
Yes.
So you know what I mean? It's like I still see women and men as going through equal trials and tribulations because some of the things that the men endure, we don't have to endure.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And a lot of things we endure, they don't have to endure.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
And they do get abused too,
they get domestic violence. They get physically abused. They got to go through mental abuse. They got to go through the police brutality.
Yes.
Like, it's just, you know, there's a lot of different things that they suffer from or have done to them, that's done to them, that isn't done to us. And vice versa.
Yes.
You know?
Definitely. It's true.
I think it's like best for us as human beings to understand what the other individuals try to understand. Even if you don't understand it at that moment, try your best to understand or even just have empathy.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Because you know, you never know what someone's going through.
Right.
You never know. And I'm that type of individual, and I've always been like this. Like, I could see somebody and don't even know them and say, what's up?
Yes.
Or, hey, how you doing? Have a good day.
Yes.
Because you never know. That might help that person's day. Like, you could just be keeping that person from committing suicide. You never know.
That's crazy that you said that, because I've had people that left jail and they contacted me and I didn't know who they were. And I actually got someone on trial. They're coming up next week and they're supposed to be getting out, but they've been serving a long time. And they reached out to me and telling me that I kept them going these last couple of years, and that means something. And people laugh at me or say something. No, they didn't say that. I'm like, I could text. I keep it because those are the ones I go harder, because when my brother was fighting 3 years of his life they were trying to lock him for the rest of his life, I was beside him and going through it and dealing with it and taking him to his, you know, all that. And it's like, it's crazy how people, they let go of you when you go to jail.
When you go to jail,
it's like you disappear like a butterfly.
Yeah.
And then when you come back out, then
like,
your best friend, like nothing happened.
Like nothing happened. There was no separation, or they was there. That's that phony shit.
Yeah, that's
that phony shit. Like, yo, I like one thing. Like when I rock with somebody, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna ride the wave to the fullest.
Yes.
Whether you're on the scene or you're behind bars, free to bro.
Yes, free
to
jail.
You know what I mean? Because I've been in jail. I've been in prison. I've been in Framingham, Niantic out in Connecticut. Like, I've done bids, and I've had people who were supposed to be my right by my side, and they left me, and they shitted on me. Like, I mean, I still got to hustle. I know how to do hair and all that. So I was still getting to the bag. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
But, like, I even did bids for other people. You know what I mean? And never said nothing.
Yeah.
But they didn't even fly me a kite. Like, you know what
crazy.
I mean? So I know how it feels to be on the other side and not even a fence, but behind the ball.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
how did you keep on going, you think, when you were going through all that terrible, how long did you serve?
So I did a lot of different bids. The longest bid I did was 7.5.
Wow.
Straight in Framingham.
How did you stay strong during that 7.5?
God, the Bible, that me being separated from the outside world gave me more time to build and strengthen my relationship with God.
That's good.
You know what I mean?
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Do you think you would have been an artist?
Oh, I was always an artist, girl. Let me tell you, I was always an artist.
Sammy's Patio? Did you use?
I did shows. I put together shows over there.
Oh yeah.
At Sammy's Patio.
I remember.
Me and my son did put our first collaborated show at Sammy's Patio. We sold it out. I had food, sold plates.
Fire.
Brought out a lot of artists. I put on shows. I put shows together out in Fall River. That VFW over there was giving the artists who they had to pay in. They had to buy in, but there was prizes. There was cash prizes.
Oh, that's
like
amazing.
one time we gave one person $1,000.
Wow.
Matter of fact, the kid who won is from Worcester.
Oh.
K Gunner.
Okay.
Yeah, he won a straight stack that time, and then a couple of other times we broke it up. So yeah, I think it's really important when artists are just starting out and they're trying to gain traction. Don't just take their money like that. Don't just take their money to perform.
Right.
You know what I mean? Give them some type of incentive or something to look for or strive for, or even go harder for.
Yes.
You know what I mean? To help them brand themselves.
Yes, I think that's very important too, what you just said. And that's coming from you as an artist and someone that's behind bars, because the reason I say
behind who?
Behind jail,
jail.
like
Okay.
bars, like
okay, I'm sorry.
I say bars because
I'm sorry.
No, I say that because you're a soldier, you're a warrior, and for me to be next to you, I feel humbled because I didn't even know you a couple of years ago, and I'm for the jails, and it's like I know to not get that kite when you're expecting or that phone call and they're not picking that up, and then they wait when you get out, and it's like you didn't even know me.
Like, dog, you I couldn't. You didn't even just send me a kite. You ain't gotta come visit me.
Yeah,
but
that's
like you didn't even put $5 on my commissary or canteen, whatever they call it. You know what I mean? We call it commissary because that's what it is. But yeah, you didn't put nothing on my books, nothing.
Let me ask you a question, because I always ask people that serve time on this question, because I'm really for the people that are locked in. Do you think it could make a difference by having a little farm inside the jails to make food better for the inmates? The food is terrible.
Yeah, the food is terrible. I mean, ever since that lady sued because she gained so much weight, and they started just giving us they thought they was giving us healthy stuff.
Do you think it could make an impact with the inmates, having real healthy food, so it's a brain mentally?
I don't know. Honestly, I personally, I know a farm is going to stink, so I don't like nothing else. You know what I mean? If you got too many animals or whatever.
Oh, no animals. Just fruits, vegetables.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I was thinking the back in the day.
No. They will allow animals. They'll be a lineup with animals. Line up.
Listen, we got the goats, we got the cows, the horses, and
time
the
to milk the cows.
Listen, time to chop that chicken's head.
Oh, no. Yeah, I don't know about that.
No. Lord have mercy, right? That murder, right? No, but and listen, you're right. No, so yeah, absolutely. The fruits and the veggies and stuff like that. I do recall when I was my last bid when I was in Framingham. They did. I thought they was talking about starting a fresh garden.
Well, they haven't done it yet.
No.
I've been trying for people to, who's in the state house. I know a couple of DA offices that I've been trying to sink it in them to get it in there, because you have to really show we're the voice, and I feel like I have to go harder for those people that are never coming home, got convicted of something that they didn't do. Yeah. And that was my brother. My brother, 3 years was fighting for his life, and they were trying to lock the book on him, and thank God he got out. But it's important. You got to stay strong, and solid is important, and the truth is important.
Yeah.
Girl be out there milking the cows. Mula, you're crazy.
I'm telling you.
Shout
out to my brothers, man, my team. I'll be milking everything, getting every little drop.
Green cows.
Yeah.
Money.
Let's go. Yeah. Also, I do want to say that I have a nonprofit too.
Tell them.
It's called New Life Outreach Inc. It's a reentry program, and it's not just reentry coming out of prisons and jails. It's people who suffer from domestic violence, people who are suffering from substance abuse, who are trying to reintegrate back into society.
I love
because I played a part in all three of those those parts of life. And it was hard to navigate once I officially got away from the drugs, the abuse, and then the prison. Like, I think it's really imperative that when people come out of these situations, they have the support, the network, and the resources to get on in life and have a better, stable life on the outside and away from all of these different types of things that hold us back.
Right. That's important, definitely.
New Life Outreach Inc. And if y'all know any grants, let me know. Let her know so y'all can let me know.
Yes. So anybody that's in the State House that's tuning in, let's make that happen because this is important. We need programs like that, especially when they're coming out from a long bid. And they, especially if it's anyone that serves a decade coming out, everything changes with this technology. Before they went in, they didn't have cell phones.
Right.
Now they come out, they don't know how to work the computer, they don't know how to work the cell phone. So I really commend you on that because we need more programs like that. For real.
And my long-term goal as far as the business-wise is to get a halfway house, a domestic violence house, and a sober house. You know what I mean? So that way we can help people to navigate through society and they have some structure and they can always fall back and have resources.
Yes, that's
we got to help each other.
Yes.
Like when a person's struggling, and that's the problem with why I don't mess with too many people, because like when someone's struggling with whatever it is that they're struggling with, people like to talk down on them. Oh, crackhead this, or oh, look at that bum, or oh yeah, he got his ass whooped, or she got her ass whooped by her man, or you know what I mean, things like that. We gotta help each other.
Yes.
How are we gonna become better as a unit if we're not helping the person who's struggling with this? But they have to want the help too, though.
Yes.
That's a major thing.
Yes, that's important. What's the worst thing you've seen helping someone?
The worst thing there's someone who I helped get into a program, and this was like 2 years ago. I helped him get into a program, and the individual ended up leaving the program less than a week after being there, and then ended up ODing. Yeah.
That's sad.
I mean, it was like I took that strike because I'm like, damn, like, you know what I mean, it hurt me internally.
Yeah.
But again, that's where it falls back to the person has to really want that help or be willing to sacrifice whatever it is to keep that help and get that help. I had to do it. Let me tell you, girl, I was out there for over 20 years.
Wow.
Straight, like besides prison and all that. You know what I mean? And yeah, I sit here like seven years, 4 months clean. Like no drugs, no drinking, none of that. So it's like I had to really want it though.
Yes.
I mean, if God didn't help me get right and I didn't put in the effort that I did, I wouldn't be where I'm at today. I would be dead or in jail for life.
Wow.
Definitely.
So well, God had other plans for you.
Yeah, absolutely.
What about someone that's going through a domestic right now and they're scared to get out of it? What could you help persuade them to leave right now?
Well, I mean, you really can't persuade anyone to leave a situation. But just know that if you reach out to someone who really has your best interest, we can help you, get you out, like remove you out of that situation, and your abuser will not know where you're at.
Okay,
like
that's
we
amazing.
can protect you. I mean, I know myself. I know people who can. I know other organizations that can. But you got to get out, because they're not going to change.
Yes.
They're sorry 1 second, and the next 10 minutes later, here it goes again. Like it's a vicious cycle.
Yes.
Get help. Like get out.
Yes.
And going through domestic violence. I was like, it was like a mental thing too, like emotionally and mentally, like where like they brainwash you, like you start to rely on this individual so much that you don't think you could really survive or succeed without this individual, no matter how much pain they're causing you. It's a mind game. But you get away from that person, I guarantee you'll be better off in life.
Yes, get away.
And stronger. Get away. That's it. That's all I can say.
Definitely get away. And you trust and believe. They're not going to find you if you're in a program. You know,
No,
even if they threaten you, say, "Oh, I got
you.
this."
Yeah.
No, just get away and you'll be okay.
You'll be all right.
Definitely.
You'll definitely be all right.
So let's get back into the music.
Oh.
Definitely, Queen. Yes, yes. So where do you see yourself going on a tour? Where would you start and where would you finish? 3 places in the state and 3 countries.
Okay, in the state, of course, I keep it with my state, Massachusetts. Like, you know what I mean? I would have to either start there or end there on my tour. Then I would go to ATL, Atlanta.
Okay.
I'll be out there, you know, with the big booty O's. And then I would definitely do like West Coast.
Okay.
I definitely do West Coast. Cali,
Vegas.
You know, and yeah, Vegas, all of that. Okay, that's the 3 for here. I definitely want to do the UK, yo. I want to go to the UK. I was looking on my statistics, and a lot of my streams come from the UK. Shout out to the UK.
Shout out to the UK. They support me.
I want to go out there where they shiv you. No, but yeah, the UK. I would definitely do Europe.
Okay.
Europe's major. I don't know. Let me see. Probably Colombia.
Okay.
Colombia.
Shout out to Colombia
yeah,
again.
Colombia. You know, yeah, it's just different vibes. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's good.
I'm down.
Those are the cities and states I would go.
Okay, good selection. Let's make that happen. Anyone that wants her to perform at your state or country,
reach out to D. Bradford. Gotta go through the manager.
Yeah, she does have a manager, so by law you're supposed to go through
D. Bradford.
D. Bradford is on fire.
Oh,
we keep hearing these names,
go.
you know, D.
Yes. Yes, he's the man. He's the man with the flair.
Yes.
That
So shout out to him and his queen, definitely grinding, you know, supporting him as well, you know, having a manager and having his queen on the side. Salute to her too, you know. You got to give the props to these women because they're losing the sleepless nights out there, you know, driving or whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
And, you know, I salute to him. So shout out to D and your whole team.
The whole team. Shout out Moolah Monopoly. Shout out Pinky Styles.
Yes,
y'all see this,
Pinky.
right? Oh. Listen, let me tell you, you want your hair did, get the braids, the locks, the blowout, all of that. Like, headliners, ENT, like we out here, we outside, y'all. Shout out Moolah, shout out Blaze, shout out Young Biggs. Let's go, the whole squad. Pops. I can't forget
I know Pops. Oh, God.
How can I forget about Pops?
I know. Shout out to Pops. He's going to come in here now that you mentioned his name.
Let's go, Pop. Oh, that's a cat call.
Yeah. Let's go, Pops. Someone's waiting for you.
But I love my squad, man. I love my squad. I do got to give shout out to Joe Casso.
Yes.
You know, Boston City boy. Yeah, I got to give shout out to my peoples, man.
Yes.
Fame, everybody.
Yes.
You know what I mean? I'm Boston, but I'm headliners. You know what I mean?
Have you ever met Don Hazel, the
No.
legend that passed away?
No.
I wish you did. He would have had big moves for you because he would have loved your spirit.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, rest in peace.
Yeah, he was an OG from Boston. I'm in his movie, Don Hazel the Gangster movie. It's free on YouTube. Check him out.
Okay.
And you'll see, he was the only one in Boston that put Bloods, Crips, Kings, everyone together in one movie. And we never, for 9 months, not one fight. We all came together. United.
That's what it's about.
And we did it for Boston. And he was the only one that did that shit.
Yeah, that's dope.
Yes, and
That's
you would have
dope.
loved him. I wish, Mimi got to meet him. We had some memories with him. Like OG, like the OG got punched in Jules nightclub. That's why that nightclub where we were just at, and we were in the VIP, and someone knocked him, sucker punched him. And it was hell in there because Boston, no one, you all with the OG, you're protecting that OG. You don't know who's with him. But we came deep, for real.
Absolutely.
So, yeah, but it was good memories, you know, and I really wish, because you would have loved him. And I could see you two being like a movie together, like making a movie. You would have been the perfect actress I could see, because he would tell me what he needed.
Well, I'm sorry, I don't mean to cut you off.
No, go.
But that's crazy that you said that, because me and my brother Mula just shot our Triumph video. Shout out Sandal Films behind the camera.
Fire.
Yeah, so and the way we did it, reacted it, like, it makes me want to be an actress now.
Yes.
I'm like, listen, I know I would kill the screen.
Yes, you would.
And
I
like,
can see it.
yeah.
I can see Pearl come with the shotgun. Let's
the
go.
barrel.
Let's go. For real, for real.
Nah,
Stay
for
dangerous.
real. Yes.
I love it.
Listen.
Definitely. So, how about doing a documentary? I'll help you with it and help you direct it and stuff. I know, because when I was with Dawn Hazel, I didn't go to college to become an actress, but I'm in several different movies and things like that, in Dirty South and stuff. I can help you direct it, and you just like write down from your life. I need you to do this starting now. Get a notebook and write down from your life when you were born to where you're at now. Right? It doesn't have to be like a whole book, but you have to go through everything you've been through. Like, only you can do this, because this is about you, the documentary about you. So you're the only one. Through the jail fights, through sleepless nights in the jail, hearing the screaming, hearing the yelling, hearing stabbing, whatever you saw. This is your life. And I think you need to come up with a documentary, because I feel like your empowerment of a woman can make a difference to another woman and make an impact on another woman. I really do.
Okay.
Yes.
I'll think about that.
Get back to me.
I'll get back
and
to you.
And I don't even help people, because
that's dope.
I will really, really do that, because I would go out of my way to make sure, because I'm for the kings and queens, but I give it a little bit more to the queens, because I feel like we suffer and we go through a little bit more, and we don't get that option or that
recognition.
Yeah. And I feel like we need it. We're all
listen,
equal.
It's about elevation, right?
Yes,
and
yes.
thank you
You're welcome
for that.
Yes.
That's something I'm gonna definitely keep in. I'm gonna process that.
Yes. So Mayor Wu, if you're paying attention to this Iccy Show interview, you need to link with her, because we need her to be a motivated speaker for these women that are out there, or men that are going through with domestic violence. It's important. She's been through it, and we need that. Like Exit Fame, he's with Mayor Wu supports him a lot, you know, because of what he's been through.
Shout out Fame.
Yeah, Exit Fame. Woo,
mathematics.
Let's get it for real, for real.
Yes.
So Exit Fame, his old manager, that passed, reached out, and that's how I met Exit Fame. His manager reached out to me, and then from there we just escalated.
Okay.
He came to my job. I did an interview in New Hampshire live with him a couple years ago.
Yeah.
So it's like, you just got to keep on showing support to who you can, and if you are that person to make that go up, like you got for the people that come out of jail and stuff, that's amazing. We need platforms like that and people to help, because mentally is to adjust. Even coming out with the light outside of jail, your eyes are like, oh shit, like what the hell are these sunglasses? Like, really, people don't understand. Even the water of your skin, different things. Everything. What was the first thing you did when you got out?
The first thing I did was went and got some real food.
Good for you.
I went and got some real food.
Good for you.
First my family.
Yes.
And they had the meal prepared and stuff like that. But yeah, family and food.
That's important.
Yeah.
Give them your social medias. Any shout-outs you'd like to do, give them.
Yo, shout out to the whole squad, headliners, ENT, we in the building. Shout out to Jackie Brown and the Iccy Show. Thanks for having me.
Thank you.
Shout out to Pinky Styles, Moolah Monopoly. Shout out to Dean Bradford. Shout out to Blaze FSF. And shout out to Young Biggs. And of course, shout myself out. And that's not being big-headed.
Yes,
that's
it's
just giving yourself recognition.
Yes.
I want to shout out Dro Casso, of course. That's my dog, like on Dead Dogs. Gotta shout out to Boston City Boy. Shout out to Exit Fame, Mathematics. Yo, shout out to everybody who's on live. Yes. Let's get it.
Salute.
My social media is Pearl Handle. You can find me on all social media platforms. On IG, it's Pearl.Handle. That's PEARL. .HANDLE, and it's Pearl Handle on Facebook. That's it.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go for For real. This Queen, tell them when your next shows are.
So, of course, you already know the whole squad's going to be at that Meek Mill shows this Saturday coming up in Bridgeport, Connecticut. Opening up for Meek Mills, Fabulous, Young M.A. Yeah, that's the next one. Then we got more stuff further down the line. I just rather show you than tell you. We got so much coming up. Y'all stay tuned, man. The team is moving as a unit.
Yes.
Like, we about to take New England by a storm. Trust and believe that.
Facts, big facts. They really are. I can see it. 3 years ago, like I said, when Mula Monopoly, I did his first interview when he got out. It was kind of crazy to see him where he's at now. A big improvement. Where he's jumped and where he's grinded in these streets and what he's doing. Sleepless nights at these shows. And, you know, and he's off the papers. So salute to
Let's
him.
go!
You know what I mean? Like, let's get it. Let's get that tour in that country. You know, we need that. Colombia, UK. Midget.
I see that, brother.
He's calling you the midget? They call me that shit.
He's calling you that.
No, he's not calling me that, but that's what they call me, so that's why I was like,
Unity is the key. It does take a village.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
That's facts.
Listen, you're absolutely right. We move as a unit. It takes a village. Each one teach one, and each one reach one. If we can reach one person at a time, we doing the right thing.
It's not me, it's us.
Us, never them.
Let's go, for real. Headliners in Worcester, Massachusetts.
Let's go.
Pinky Styles, full of effect, you know, book her for
You see that, right? Pinky. Let's get it.
If you need a model, she can model
that
for you.
Part.
If you need a model, we got you the model for that. For real. 100.
Let's
for
go.
real.
Thanks for having me,
Thank you,
Jackie.
Queen. I appreciate man.
I appreciate you. I think I done took over the whole.
No, that's what it's for, you know.
Yo.
I was about to say this on Iccy Showw right now. I'm like, fuck, it's not the time for that shit. Wrong people.
Y'all didn't see that.
Behind the scenes,
Y'all didn't see that.
But that's a memory. Remember we talked about memories?
Yes, building memories.
Yes, memories in the memory book right there. So I appreciate you coming on the Iccy Showw interview. 739 interviews I've done. This is Pearl Handle. Go check her out.
Headliners.
ENT.
Oh.
Go purchase their merch. They got the merch in Worcester.
And we're about to get the merch in Boston too. Trust me, mark my words.
And they can send it through the mail with the shipping and handling fee. So you know, link with them. Everybody got them for sale, so let's get it.
Let's get it. Shout out D. Bradford. Let's go.
Yes, sir. Let's go. Peace, love, and respect. I appreciate Run Free the Jails.
Free 'em.
Let's go. Happy Easter.